Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. Just see what is happening in your world. And your strength. What else is influencing this? I'm going to be completely honest. There is somebody here with me. Oh, this person has a really strong message. I'm getting a lot of pressure in my head right now that I was not experiencing even 2 minutes ago. So there's either something about being in your own head or feeling like the pressure is on you. That's what this feels like. Oh my gosh, this really hurts. Okay, hopefully that gets better during this reading. So looking here, bottom of the deck, the world is showing up. You're closing some sort of chapter. That actually makes a lot of sense. That could be where the pressure is coming from, that something here does need to end. You know it needs to end, but there's something really uncomfortable about either ending it officially or just the nonsense connected to the ending, like if this is a relationship and just the constant back and forth afterwards, what can I do to make it better? That type of energy, because this is like the pressure that I'm feeling. It feels like there's pressure being put on you. It's coming from some sort of external force. This does feel like it's connected to whatever is ending right now in your life. Your current energy here, so the Eight of Pentacles is showing up, influenced by the Ace of Swords. So you're very clear on what it is that you need to do, on what actions you need to take, what path you're going to be on. You are releasing anything here that just isn't working for you. The Eight of Pentacles indicates to me that you're very clear in who you are. You know what you're good at, and that's where you're focused on. You're focused on moving in a direction that aligns with your skill set is probably the best way for me to describe it. But if this was like a relationship, it's something where that skill set would be, but this is what I'm looking for in a relationship. And this is the type of relationship that I want to have, as opposed to maybe this is the type of career that I want to have or the job that I want to have. And so you're very clear with that. And it's with that clarity does come this ending that requires some sort of release, because the Ace of Swords is also about that. Two of Wands is showing up in what you need to focus on. And so focusing on the decision that you make, recognizing what does and does not have potential here. Where do you want to go from a path standpoint? What does your future look like? That's what the universe wants you to focus on. I can see the sun showing up in the past energy here. So what this indicates is that something did become very clear to you in the past. Something was illuminated. And with that illumination came a lot of clarity for you. It made it very clear where you wanted to go. Did this work for you? Did it not? It doesn't look like it did. Something here needed to go. Something needed to end. Your strength is in making that decision, that judgment energy. Page of Pentacles, future. Your near future here. And so the next steps that you're taking are about your longevity. It is about your long-term goals. That's what you're doing. So something connected to whatever this ending is just doesn't align with the path that you're trying to go down, with the goals that you've set for yourself. When I look at how the universe is shaping this situation, this ending, you are absolutely on the right path. The universe agrees with you. Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands. So the Ten of Swords is the closing of a painful cycle. Knight of Wands, you're actively closing this cycle. That's what the universe wants you to do. You're doing it. Despite all that pressure that I'm feeling in my head, you are doing the right thing. Even if you might be second guessing yourself, or again, it just feels like really uncomfortable, like you've got a lot of pressure put on you. You're making the right decision here. Sitting in your hopes or fears, Three of Swords energy. So if this is connected to some relationship here, that relationship looks like it's coming to some sort of end. And with that ending does come some sort of heartache here. It does come that closing of a painful cycle. So there's something about it where it wasn't working for you. Three of Wands showing up in your potential outcome. And so what's really important to note here is that you're very clear that this relationship can't go forward, but you have a path in mind. You're going to go down that path. It is going to be a journey, that Three of Wands. And this is really about not settling for less. That's what this is about. Let's get some additional detail here. With the Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, we have the Star card. Yeah, you're very clear on what you want. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. This is your new chapter. This is what you're going towards. That Ace of Pentacles is your long-term stability. So whatever path you're setting out for yourself, there are some long-term goals connected to it, and that's what's motivating you. With the Sun, I'm getting the Hanged Man. You started seeing things differently. Whatever was illuminated here allowed you to see things from a different perspective. It allowed you to see the truth of the situation and how incompatible it was with the future that you want for yourself. With Judgment, I'm getting the Lovers. So very clearly making a choice here. You have specific relationship goals in mind, and it's about not settling for less. Page of Pentacles, World. Starting this new beginning, closing that chapter. The World is out here twice. So the pressure that you're feeling right now from maybe not fully releasing this or not, I would say not fully releasing it, that is going to come to an end. And it has a lot to do, like once you start taking those steps forward and you feel more confident in the steps forward, it's a lot easier to leave the past behind. With the Knight of Wands, I'm getting the Emperor energy. The Emperor can make a decision. The Emperor will not be swayed one way or the other. And so it is a my way or the highway type of energy. And so again, once you make that decision and you start moving forward, it's going to be a lot easier to keep going. With the Ten of Swords, Five of Wands. Yep. There were a lot of obstacles and challenges here in this past relationship that just, I don't want to say they were unnecessary, but it's almost like they caused a lot of pain. Not healthy pain. No pain's really healthy, but I guess like some disagreements are. I mean, they don't have to be painful, but it's healthy to not be on the same page with your partner sometimes. But it's the healthy approach is to talk it through. It's not to create some sort of obstacle or challenge or create some sort of conflict here that leads to people feeling like they've just been beaten up. I mean, that's not healthy. And so that feels like what you're leaving behind. With the Three of Swords, I'm getting the Ten of Wands. So lots of closing of a cycle here. You want it closed. You want the heartache done. You want the responsibility done. And it's interesting because we have the Ten of Swords, Five of Wands. We have the Three of Swords, Ten of Wands. So really similar energy taking place. You want what the universe is trying to steer you towards. With the Three of Wands, that's interesting. Two of Swords, Judgment. You're being very patient with how things are going to unfold here. And it's funny because the Two of Swords is about being at a crossroads. Judgment is about making a decision. And they're usually in conflict with each other. But what this tells me is that when it comes to all of your next steps, you're really taking your time here. You're not trying to rush anything. You're waiting for that clarity before you continue moving forward, because that path will be illuminated for you as you continue down this journey. It is about really kind of staying true to you and what it is that you want. Wow. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.